Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, and indeed whoever you be lucky enough to be doing it to. I'm not Bushka on Blitz, I am economics, mate. We are both Aussies, and boy oh boy, is this a great day to make a video. It's frickin' election day here in Australia. The federal election is currently happening in Australia. People are voting for who they want to be the next Prime Minister here in Australia. And boy, oh Cleveland, Ohio, is it an absolute fucking shit show. But anyway, we're not going to get into politics here. We are going to be talking about the Faction Rollout event that's currently happening in World of Tanks Blitz. And the big question is, do you want to win a free tank? Because Wargaming have got you covered. I will like to say that, for once, it's been a long time since Wargaming have given us a proper event where we actually have to kind of work for it to get the rewards that we actually want. And thankfully, throughout the month of May, we're going to do exactly that. And this is it. This is the Faction Fallout. Essentially, what it is you can get a free tank in the May activities. So for 4 weeks of May, bring 4 familiar factions: Titan Labs, Defenders, Wastelanders, and Hybrid Forces. The factions will roll out assignments for you one by one. It's going to be pretty good, actually. Complete them to get a hold of 4 of the faction medallion parts. You'll get 5 more parts as a gift. 1 part every weekend of May. So, fair enough. Collect 8 of these medallion parts out of 9, and a random Tier 5 to Tier 8 tank from one of the factions will be yours. So, you can get a random tank. You'll be able to, by the end of May, you'll be able to get a random tank from either the Titans, the Defenders, the Wastelanders, or the Hybrid Forces. So, as you can see, you can get 1 extra medallion in the Titan Labs one, which we're currently in right now. And then the Defenders one, you can get an extra one as well, so you can have 2. The Wastelanders will give you 2, and then the Hybrid Forces will give you 3. So, if you do the math, 2, 4, 6, and then that's 9 right there. So, yeah, it's pretty good in that sort of sense. Now, the Titans Labs are working around the clock, blah, 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 blah. You don't really need to know about this bullshit. Enter the game every day, help move ahead with the research, and get rewards. So basically, log in every single day to progress in this. It's basically a subscription, is what it is. So yeah, enter the game from May 2 through to 4 to claim your first reward, a container with 1 faction medallion part, resources, and customizations. Fair enough. So this is called the Call of the Titan subscription. It expires in 5 days. You log in every day, you get yourself a bunch of rewards. Eventually you get yourself the medallion, and then you get a crate that gives you resources, and there'll be a quest as well. So we'll go through that in a bit. Anyway, win battles in Titan tanks and claim mega containers. So there is going to be a separate quest, a sort of a side quest essentially, where if you win battles in any kind of Titan tanks, you'll be able to win mega containers, which is actually not bad. To be fair, mega containers are not that cheap. They're quite expensive when you think about it. So it's actually pretty decent that they're giving us, mega containers, which actually give decent rewards. No lie, it's pretty good. As long as, it's not like the shitty containers that we've been getting recently. So it's pretty good. Now, don't forget to activate the quest in your storage. If you fail to complete it, you'll get 3 days of premium count instead. So this is the Titan Labs quest, as you can see. So yeah, missing Titan, and now if you're missing the tanks, if you're missing any Titan tanks, there actually is a pop-up offer that has come up. You can buy the Titan Mark 1 T150, and you'll get, so you can get these 2 tanks for 6,500 gold. You can get these 2 tanks here for 8,500 gold, or you can get the Titan Strife for 12,500 gold. It's a newer tank, so that's why it's going to be the most expensive. Then the Titan Charioteer, which is a bit rare in the flesh, and 7,500 gold for this the Titan T54D. Now I have the TLS. I think. Hold on. Which Titan tanks do I have? If I remember correctly, if I go back to the Titan tanks here, I'm pretty sure it'll tell me what Titan tanks I've got. So I don't have those 2. I don't have the Titan Strife. I don't have that. And I don't have that. So, as it turns out, I am most likely not going to be able to complete the quest because I don't have a Titan tank. So, this is the quest right here. Fortunately, you can't actually click on it. But that is the quest there that is going to give you 2 mega containers if you win a certain amount of battles in Titan tanks. That's the big container there. This one, I believe, is a player background. So, fair play in that sort of sense. But yeah, there you go. That is the Faction Rollout event. What do I think of this event? Well, it's not bad. It's quite good. It's a free-to-play event, unless, of course, you don't have Titan tanks, then you're going to be in a bit of a strife, but realistically speaking... Apologies for that interruption. Anyway, well, what was I saying? Right, it's a pretty decent event, to be fair. I've been asking for Wargaming to give us an event, not like this, more challenging, but there have been some people that have commented on my videos saying that, you know, they prefer to have the easier events, that you don't have to really pay for them, which I can respect wholeheartedly. So yeah, I can respect that wholeheartedly. Thank you, Wargaming, for actually listening to the community and giving us an event that is actually pretty good and gives us the opportunity to get one of the tanks that perhaps we never actually managed to get. You know, it doesn't require a lot of effort to do this event. It's quite easy, as I said, but it's a nice little touch, and it's nice to have something available during May in order to enjoy. So that is a big plus for me, and I do appreciate that. So thank you. But if I have to say one piece of criticism about this event is that it's not challenging enough. What I've been wanting, and I'm pretty sure a lot of players have been wanting, is a higher tier tank, like a tier 10 or a tier 9, like the 50 TP prototype that we had, which I believe was a Clan Wars event tank. Why can't we have an event like that again, where you actually busted your balls? Or if you're a woman, you don't have balls, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's a figure of speech. Getting to that point where you busted your ass off to grind that entire event to get that tank, because it's a new tank, and you really want to get it, right? And you don't have the opportunity to pay for it by gold because you really want to grind it for free. That is the kind of event that I think is worth it, because that's what keeps the community engaged. When you give events like this where it's just log in, here's your rewards, boom, done. Easy said than done. I appreciate it. But it's not worthy enough. It's not good enough. I don't feel like it's going to make me want to actually play the game. I get there's a quest for mega containers, whatever. Cool, that's fine. But not everyone has a Titan tank. Or not everyone has a defender, right? A defender tank, or whatever it may be. So, yeah, it's a little bit disingenuous, but it's a free event and everyone can do it, and all you need to do is just log in. It's as simple as that. But I do think we need something a bit more challenging, Wargaming. Come on. I believe that you guys can actually listen and give us a difficult event again so that we can actually enjoy playing the game and doing what we love doing, and that's grinding the bloody events. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Faction Rollout event and whether or not you're going to be participating in it. Again, all you need to do is literally just log in and get the rewards, and by the end of the month, you should have enough medallions to then claim one of the tanks from the different factions. And hopefully it's a tank that you really wanted, like the Titan Strife, which is literally the newest of the bunch and the most expensive. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves, look after your friends and family, peace in the Middle East, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Now, before I end the video, I want to just make one thing absolutely clear, okay? I will always stand up for the community. I will always stand up for the community. I always stick up for you guys. Never forget that. Okay? Some of you have made some claims that I am just saying bullshit and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I am not really making much of a difference. I'm just rehashing certain topics, which is fine. I get where your frustration comes from, but you need to understand, Wargaming is a multinational corporation. I am only one person, but I'm trying to make a difference by being that one person. I am a community contributor, and it helps that I'm a community contributor because it means I can interact with wargaming staff, who then can talk to the devs, who then in turn can talk to the higher up managements. Because those are the guys, and the gals, and everyone else in between, that actually pull the strings in the company. People like are so quick to blame the developers for all the bullshit that happens in the game, but don't realize that it's not actually them that's pulling the strings. It's not them that's saying that we want this and this and this and that. No, they have certain leeway on certain stuff, but if you understand how business management works, especially multinational corporations, there's always a board involved, and they are the final say, and they are the ones that pull the strings. And then there's upper management that are below them that specifically run different factions of the games, right? So they specifically run World Tanks Blitz, Water Tanks PC, Water Tanks Console, World of Warships, Blitz, World of Warplanes, Water Tanks Console. I mentioned that already because I'm an idiot. You get my gist. So it's all well and true to have criticism of wargaming, which is fine. We're all entitled to our free opinions, even though free speech these days is heavily frowned down upon, and it seems to be that many governments want to shut that out. So for all you governments out there that want to get rid of free speech, fuck you to the moon. I'm not afraid to say that. Anyway, onwards and upwards. My point is, I will do my level best to make sure wargaming understand our frustration and have our feedback as clear as day. So there's no grey areas. Okay, I'm respectful, I'm nice when it needs be, but if shit hits the fan, I am going to stick up for the community, and I'm going to say it exactly how it is, as you see it in my videos. That's just how I am. Anyways, I'm off, ladies and gentlemen. Look after yourselves, and take care. Bye-bye.